of cringe humor, and I can't do it.
That's why I didn't like, you know, I don't like cringe humor either, but.
Yeah, I guess, are they going to go right into it, or I guess, no, it looks like they're warming up a bit.
Yeah, they're hand warming a little bit, which is nice.
I was going to say, I don't see Yort getting, like, hard punished by Puff a lot. I don't see him getting grabbed. That's how you'll see Falco's kind of lose control of matches versus Puff. He's going to be safe on shield. He's going to rely on his lasers. We're probably going to see a lot of back airs from both of them.
Yeah, we'll see. It's funny watching a Puff warm up.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know, I think Puff is actually there's lots of tech involved with Puff, but a lot of it is being really precise with the left stick. Right?
Exactly. It's not like
you saw Yort doing a lot of inputs. Yeah, like, you know, button inputs. But
yeah, it's high precision, low APM with Puff.
Yeah, but you really have to be precise, and that's really important.
100%. I think, and I've talked to Soap about this, he was starting to use it against me a lot.
Oh.
A lot of Puffs aren't very good at converting off of L-canceled down air, and I think that's such a critical part of Puff's kit. It's so useful, especially versus floaties, getting those kills, but even versus fast fallers, getting guaranteed grabs off of down air is so good. And, oh, man, I would have loved to see him land and got up for another grab. That would have been hot.
We'll see. It's I want to see Soap go for more of those standard combos, but usually Soap's most MO has been to try to get a crazy rest, right?
Yeah, he definitely has a lot of rest setups. Ooh, that was spooky.
A little early on the
yeah, a little early on that forward air.
That's one of those things where, you know, you can call it, you know, Soap should be missing that edge guard. It's one of those things where he's getting a feel for the way, well, he shouldn't miss that one. He's getting a feel for the way for your recovery in general. And
and you know, like sometimes, like you're not supposed to mess up your edge guards, but Falco and Fox's side B are so dumb. Like sometimes you just get sent the wrong way, and what are you gonna do? Like you're off by a frame on someone that's invisible,
based off of a sound cue.
Exactly, it's wild, man.
But yeah, it's hard, you know, and Yort's being very tricky about it. So we'll see. I'm hoping Soap like sort of cleans up his edge guard game as that goes on.
Yeah, so far he's got a lead here. I wouldn't call it a healthy lead, but a lead nonetheless. Man, able to make it back.
It's a bleeding lead.
Yeah, he's wounded a little bit. Oh, the stage spike.
Goes to the delayed fair that time to cover the all the side B possible timings or whatever. Worked out pretty well.
I ended up getting sweet spot forward air.
Hell yeah. Oh, that DI was so that's one of the things about being precise with Jigglypuff, right? Like, sometimes you get caught drifting back. Oh my god.
Jigglypuff's run animation is so good. She's just like flailing her legs back and forth like a pair of scissors.
She's hauling it. A pair of scissors.
Just imagine like a scissors opening and closing.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
Wow, that was crazy. That was so good.
I think you got a no impact land on the top platform to set that up, actually.
Yeah, and that was just kind of the perfect percent. Jigglypuff DI'd it. Jigglypuff went pretty far horizontally from that, but Falco was able to get a lot of distance using the platform and then jumping towards Jigglypuff from the top platform.
So we're seeing, I don't know, the way Yort's been playing just this whole, since his losers run. From the start of his losers run, I guess, he's been so smooth, so precise, so refined. And we've only really seen that from Yort, from Silver, and Dublat in this tournament so far. At least in the top 8. So
yeah.
Soap is he has his moments, but it's not. Obviously, he's dealing with matchups where it's difficult, but it's just the confidence has not quite been there. We saw a little bit from Mix, but he's getting back into it. He hasn't been able to play Melee at all this summer because he's been so busy.
Well, hasn't Soap been able to play a lot recently?
Yeah, Soap has been. I was talking about Mix there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's one of those things where being fresh, I guess, is pretty important. Being, you know, making sure you're refining your gameplay.
For sure.
Very important.
Even if you are warmed up and your execution as well, like getting back into that mentality, you know, being able to recognize certain situations quickly again. Oh!
Okay.
I like how he positioned himself. He positioned his down air so that he gave himself the best possibility of knocking Jigglypuff off stage, but Jigglypuff was able to DI in well enough to be able to grab ledge. Whoa. Oh, scary.
Puff's air dodge is it's so tricky.
Yeah, and Yort has only taken 22% now.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good for Yort, though.
Finding that kill hit with Falco can be kind of tough sometimes, but we'll see. Like you said, we might see a back air.
Yeah, you might see a couple back airs in this matchup. What do you know?
Ding! The counter at the corner.
Oh my goodness. World's worst drinking game.
Oh god. You trying to die tonight?
Yeah.
Let's watch a Puff Falco said count the back airs.
Stay hydrated game. Take a sip of water every time you see a back air.
That was 5 right there. That was a 6, all right. 7.
It's like somebody's dead already.
Yeah, one of the viewers just stopped typing.
Viewers at home, please take care of yourself. And
all right.
Able to use a little bit of that vertical hitbox with the back arrow. One of the, for an already really good move, one of the aspects that people don't necessarily recognize as much is that it actually has pretty good verticality to it. It's got a thick hitbox. It's not just long. It's thick.
I don't want to think about Thickly Puff. That's not
Thickly Puff.
Thickly Puff is not an image that works well in my brain. It doesn't like it. My brain's like actively rejecting it, just telling me no, stop, don't do this, please, spare me.
Oh, that falling up air. I love falling up air with Puff. That's it's so smooth. If you get a combo with it, it looks so smooth.
It's the classic King setup, right?
Yeah. Dude, shout outs to King. King was Kilo OR was probably the first really good Puff. Went for it all.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be it. King, I felt had the first really refined Julie Puff. Just called out the roll. He's like, yeah, I know you're gonna roll. I actually can see the future.
That was sick. All right, a sick follow up there from Yort as well. Got a pretty good amount of damage. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right now, and even on Dreamland, again, a stage that I don't think Jigglypuff is necessarily as good as people think. Falco has a pretty healthy lead now, I would say. Still at that kind of can be rested easily %, right?
Restable, yeah.
Restable.
Restable for sure.
Oof.
Oh, okay. Nice. I like the setup. It's essentially the Fox jab up smash setup, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
I mean, that's been around since '64, right?
Just 64, dude. Just 64.
Yeah, back when moves had about 5 times as much hits done and blocks done.
Yeah, and
Fox's jab on a Jigglypuff at 70% probably had 40 frames of hits done.
I think it was a guaranteed up smash, right?
It was, yeah. That's that was your bread and butter, down air jab up smash. A little bit too high. But got the spike, but Jigglypuff easily able to meteor cancel and get back.
I swear, in some of the situations as Puff, I held up and just auto meteor cancel. I just held up on the control stick.
Yeah, Puff Life can be nice sometimes.
That's nice conversion there. Definitely not going to kill off the top. So look pretty good.
What was that laser? He didn't even grab the ledge. He wasn't even ledge invincible. He just double jump laser after being off stage for a full second.
That's one of the things that actually I've seen the Birdhouse boys and K-Pan use more frequently. They'll jump off and they'll feign that they're gonna go to ledge, and then they'll just come up with double lasers. So happen to
stuff like run off double jump turnaround double laser I think is good, but he was I thought he had gotten knocked off the stage, and Jigglypuff was coming after him, and his return option was double jump laser.
Yeah, it was one of the things where Yort went for the setup, and then Soap was already kind of called out the ledge option in the first place.
Yeah.
So it was, but I've seen them do that more often because running straight off the ledge to jump turnaround, it's the same thing as Sheik going for run off double jump bear back on stage.
Exactly.
So doing it with the lasers, even though it's very good, it's
that's it.
Nice. We see the see really nice conversion from Soap there. He hasn't really gotten too many lengthy combos on Yort so far, so it's good to see him figure it out.
Yeah, that's his first jab reset rest, and that's one of the strongest tools that Jigglypuff has. You ever knock down Vox or Falco, and they're below generally speaking at those lower percent. That's it. Being at a lower percent is disadvantageous in that situation because you have no chance of teching wall.
Yeah. And with the Wicked Fair especially.
Yeah, it's like a spike against these characters, right?
Yeah, especially Falco.
No kidding.
Drops like a rock. I appreciate that any reference I make to a rock, I can turn to a reference towards Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Falco drops like a rock. It's drop like The Rock. Right? It's like instantly.
It's a built-in pun, right?
It's amazing. I love it. He's in every movie now too.
I'm sorry?
Dwayne The Rock. He's been in every movie.
Yeah, he's in a lot of movies. He's like the action star of like our time now.
Have you heard Ryan's thing?
No.
Like a family-friendly, like not threatening, you know, sort of African-American kind of looking. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is definitely exotic looking.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, family-friendly.
Yeah. And after Yort was doing really, really well. Oh my God. Called out another roll-in rest. That's wild. After doing really well those first 2 games, Soap seems to have found his footing, getting some of these hard punishes. Already 2 rests in this game.
We're seeing Yort sort of switch up his playstyle, play a little more dialed back, less rush downy. But it's important to also consider if he loses this, he at least doesn't have to play another game where Puff will live backers at like 120.
Yeah, this is already their 2nd game on Dreamland, and he's not going to be able to go back here. Probably take him to White Yoshi's, you would say.
Maybe Pokemon even. He has lots of options.
Yeah, it's Falco is good on every stage versus Puff.
He might actually even win this game. We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
He very well could. This is not out of hand just yet.
He's
the 3 back airs.
Triple back.
It's like that magic card Photoshop. There's like 8 fucking bears.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Except it's actually bears. B-A-I-R-S.
Yort didn't take any damage to that stock, and that was the sick. He went for that hard read earlier on the 2nd stock. It didn't work out, but it worked out that time.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Jigglypuff, this is the situation where Falco is not restable, right? But any hit off stage is going to be really bad. Falco cannot get it. Yeah, that's going to be it.
As if you commanded it. You willed it to exist. You gotta hit it. Falco's off stage. He's dead.
Dash attack cannot be trifled with. Jigglypuff's dash attack is pretty good. It's fast. It's powerful. It's got good priority.
You know, you'd think like it would be so strong because there's no weight behind Puff.
If Kirby had Jigglypuff's dash attack, if Kirby had anything from Jigglypuff, it'd be a way better character.
That's true.
Oh, I thought another up air was going to happen when he drifted off to that right platform. And wow, that early kill. And yeah, I ended up going with that Yoshi Story strat and already paying big dividends, getting that shine off the top at 54. Oh! He went horizontal from an up throw.
It was the Shy Guys helping him out.
This stage is dumb too. Hashtag ban Yoshis.
It's it's the RNG that people complain about less.
It's true. I have less. I don't like Randall very much. I have less of a problem with Randall than I do Shy Guys, because Shy Guys are random and they will. That was a significant change in how that interaction played out. Up throw was really good with Puff. You're at very least going to get an up air, and instead he was off the stage and grabbed ledge, which is a great place to be. On ledge, invincible with Falco.
Yeah, it's at least Randall you can like time him right. You can look at the clock and you can make an adjustment.
Oh my! Wow!
Wow.
So unhappy with that. Really thought that he had that ledge and that edge guard, and instead it just turned on him instantly.
That's happened a few times where Soap has been just slightly too slow to get to the ledge to nab it from side B. Oh.
Yeah, and credits to Yort for, you know, trusting that he's going to be able to get to that ledge quick enough instead of perhaps hedging his bets and going for an up B that's going to fall. Yeah, and that's evened up pretty quickly. Oh, good DI.
Okay, he looks like he went for a mix-up. If you wanted, maybe instead of going for down air, he'd go for shine. But either way, the correct DI would have been to the right for Soap. So
yeah, at that point, it's kind of difficult to hit with shine, especially as small Falco's shine is. Would have liked to see up air to get that kill off the top, and that's gonna be that's it.
Wow,
easy edge guard, and Soap really bringing it back. He was down 2 stocks and completely even now.
Yeah, Falco can die at any %.
That's true. I mean, on this stage, so can Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that weak back air was so good. Tried to set up the up tilt so he could get the other shine.
So, shine? Oh, not quite yet. I think the shine might have killed
that's going to be it. Oh, my goodness. Why would the back air? The back air would have killed at that point, right?
Probably setups also.
And the trade on neutral air is going to seal the deal. And our